everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's me Tu Nguyen from Vietnam Visa VOA office. In today's video, I'm going to guide you how to obtain a Laos eVisa easily. Are you ready? Let's get started. Before we start our visa application, let's get through some basic points. First, not everyone can obtain a Laos eVisa. Even though it is applicable for almost of the passport, we recommend you to check about the eligibility for the nationality by checking on Laos eVisa official website. Another thing is that this kind of visa is not applicable for all the borders. At the moment, it's applied at the 9 borders. International borders as well as the land border as mentioned below. So if the country is not in the list of Laos eVisa, or you are traveling to Laos through different checkpoints, you need to go to Laos embassy or consulate. At the moment, Laos eVisa lasts for 60 days and it is good for single entry. The duration of stay will be 30 days single entry. Laos visa validity lasts from the date that immigration approved the application. It doesn't start on the date that you mentioned in the visa form. Then you could wonder how much does it cost to get the Laos visa, right? At the time of recording the video in 2025, the fee for Laos eVisa is $50 US. When you pay online, you need to pay some amount for transaction fee. It's come up to like $52 US. However, the fee may somewhat different, depends upon the nationality. For example, being Vietnamese, you are exempted from Laos visa for 30 days. However, if you want to get the Laos eVisa, you just need to pay $30 US. Like eVisa for other countries, when you submit the visa request, you cannot forget two most important things. The first one is the portrait photo. Take a selfie without glasses. You can see the requirement about the portrait photo on the Laos website. And then you need to capture the front page of the passport. Make sure that the passport valid for at least 6 months since the travel date. If the passport is about to expire, remember to renew it before submitting a Laos eVisa. You can save it in JPG format or in PDF file to upload on the application form. About other requirements, not like Thailand visa, they request you to upload the flight ticket, the hotel booking, and such stuff. Laos eVisa doesn't require you to upload any booking. They just ask you about the transportation. If you are about to take the flight, you just mention the flight number, unexpected one. You do not book any services in order to submit the Laos eVisa. The first step, you will submit the visa form with the document and some personal details in the visa application form. Second, you pay for service fee online. As I mentioned, it will be like $52 US generally. You pay online by credit card, debit card, WeChat, and some other payment methods. And the next step, wait for the visa to be approved online. Basically, it will be ready after 3 working days. In case the immigration requires you to supplement further document, the processing time will be longer. Remember to check the visa status within 3 business days on the official website, or check the email for any updates. Check whether you are eligible for Laos eVisa or not. For example, here I'm going to apply a Laos visa for an Australian citizen, and Australia is in the list. Get back to the home page, click to the section apply, we start the visa application form, the country of the passport. This is ordinary passport. The email address, so I'm going to write down our email.
Yes, and we are at the application page now. What we are going to do is to upload the passport size photo along with the front page of the passport. I get it ready, so what I need to do is to upload. But before uploading the portrait photo, you can see the requirement. Okay, they are accepted. So the below section, it already mentioned the name. However, to make sure that they are exact, you need to double check one more time. Any mistake with that will prevent you from traveling to Laos. Travel details is listed down here the 9 borders, the airport as well as the land border, or just except Vietnam, except Laos eVisa. So our applicant is about to take a flight to Luang Prabang, so it is accepted. In case you travel by land from Vietnam to Laos, you must directly go to the Laos embassy or Laos consulate to obtain a physical Laos visa before taking a bus to Laos. But if you are taking a flight, then you are eligible for Laos eVisa online. So down here, you need to mention the expected entry date. So I will say 30 June as the entry date. Vehicle, I'm going to take a flight, so I just write down the flight number here. Supposing that you have not booked any flight, and actually it is recommended not to book, not to pay for any services when you haven't got the visa approved. So you can get on Google and search for any flight that's landing in Laos. Here we come to the section travel details, the purpose of the trip. I'm going to travel, discovery Laos for some days, then back to Vietnam. Address during visit, I will just mention the hotel. I have not booked any hotel or accommodation yet, but easily we can go to Agoda or Booking.com and randomly search for address of one accommodation and pass on. Section in order to continue. So come to this step, you need to review the information that you have filled in. So generally speaking, the visa application form for Laos eVisa is pretty simple and straightforward. That's it, we come to the last part, making the payment. The visa fee for tourist visa is $50. In addition to the bank transfer fee, it's come to 51.75, almost $52. In case you want to add more people, you can click here, but this guide is going to traveling alone, so let's click on continue. So now I'm going to make the payment for it. The amount was deducted and the payment comes successfully. So here they say the application is being processed. The processing time takes 3 business days. Today is Tuesday, the end of working day, so I hope to get it by this Friday. There's an email sent to you with the title Laos eVisa application received. So in the content part, you will see the application ID, and here is what you need to save to check the visa status on the website. So I'm going to paste it here. You need to write down the application ID and then the passport number. Then we can check the status. What's this? Is it in pending?
Once you receive the Laos eVisa, it's the duty to double check again all the details, including the personal details, the visa validity, and make sure that there is no error. Any mistake in the eVisa will prevent you from traveling to Laos. So in this video, I have just walked you through the simple steps to obtain a Laos eVisa easily and quickly. If you have any question related to this topic, don't forget to leave it in the comment. Thanks for watching. Wish you a wonderful time in Laos. Bye for now.